This is a study on two. This doesn't mean peace. It means two. 2 Chronicles 3. Solomon began to build the house of the Lord at Jerusalem in Mount Moriah, where the Lord appeared unto David, his father, his dad, in the place that David had prepared in the threshing floor of Ornan the Jebusite. And he began to build this house on the 2nd day of the 2nd month. We know that as Groundhog Day here in Pennsylvania. This is a study on 2. Genesis 6:19. Every living thing of all flesh, 2 of every sort, shalt thou bring into the ark, to keep them alive with thee, and they shall be male and female. Genesis 6:20. Of fowls and their kind, cattle after their kind, every creeping thing of the earth after his kind, 2 of every sort shall come unto thee to keep them alive. Genesis 7:9. There went in 2 and 2 unto Noah into the ark, and made male and female, as God had commanded Noah. Genesis 27:9. Go to the flock and fetch me from thence 2 good kids of goats, and I will make them sanctuary meat for thy father, such as he loveth. Genesis 27:36. And he said, Is he not rightly named Jacob? For he has supplanted me these 2 times. Scammed me. He took away my birthright, and behold, now he's taken away my blessing. And he said, Hast thou not reserved a blessing for me? Should read that whole story for context. Genesis 29:16. And Laban had 2 daughters. The elder's name was Leah, and the name of the younger was Rachel. Genesis 31:33. That's when I think Laban's was going a little nuts because somebody took his idols, his images he had. It says Laban went into Jacob's tent and into Leah's tent and into the maidservant's tent, and he didn't find them, right? So Laban's searching for these things. Now, Rachel did end up having them. Anyway, that was Genesis 31:33. And Jacob served Laban for his 2 daughters, Genesis 31:41. Genesis 32, we read that yesterday here. That was where Jacob was afraid of his brother Esau because he scammed his brother, and he was afraid, so he sent his scam victim a present. And it was flocks and herds and camels, and he split them into 2 bands. That number's here for 2. Genesis 32:10 says, I'm not worthy of the least of all the mercies and of all the truth which thou hast shown unto thy servant, for with my staff I passed over this Jordan, and now I am become 2 bands. Genesis 32 is 200 she-goats, 20 he-goats, 200 ewes, and 20 rams, so multiplications of 2. Genesis 32, he rose up that night, and he took his 2 wives, Jacob. Jacob took his 2 wives, his 2 women servants, and his 11 kids, and passed over the ford Jabbok. Did he take Dinah? I don't know. It doesn't say. Now, 2's in there like a real lot of times. So these are the important ones I found. When he seeth the blood upon the lintel on the 2 side posts, that's from Passover, the destroyer would pass over. The temple and the sanctuary have 2 doors, Ezekiel 41:23. 2 by 2, they were sent by the Lord, Luke 18:1. 2 horns standing by the river, Daniel 8:6. 2 lions, 1 Kings 10:19, 2 Chronicles 9:18. 2 and 2 of all flesh, wherein is the breath of life, Genesis 7:15, 7:16. On the 6th day, they got the bread of 2 days, Exodus 16:29. 2 changes of garments, 2 Kings 5:22. 2 tables of testimony, Exodus 31:18. There was nothing in the ark except the 2 tables which Moses put there, 2 Chronicles 5:10. 2 courts of the Lord, 2 times 20.5 is what I have there. Look that up. It says 2 immutable things, Hebrews 6:18. The 2 witnesses, Revelations 11. 2 horns like a lamb, Revelation 13. 2 olive trees, Revelation 11:4. 2 olive trees with power to smite the earth with plagues, Revelation 11:6. 2 olive trees and the 2 candlesticks standing before the God of the earth. Testimony of 2 men is true, John 8:17. 2 birds to clean the house, Levi 14:44. 2 lambs on the first year, day by day by day by day, Numbers 28:3. 2 side posts is in there 3 times. 2 tables is in there 17 times. 2 tables of testimonies in there twice. 2 onyx stones, Exodus 28:9. 2 anointed ones stand by the Lord of the whole earth, that's Zechariah 4:34. 2 cherubims is in there 6 times. 2 cherubims of gold. 2 cherubims on the ark. 2 cherubims of olive tree. 2 cherubims of image work. 2 turtles is in there. 2 young pigeons, probably turtle doves, and 2 young pigeons. 2 prophets is in there. Enter 2 by 2 of all flesh as God commanded, and the Lord closed the door of the ark. Okay, so 2 lambs is in there 5 times. Exodus 29:38. Now this is that which thou shalt offer upon the altar. 2 lambs of the first year, day by day.